Boom, boom. This is Ken, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. All right, we got a little bit of Azur laying on tap today, so let's go ahead and jump right into it. Now, first of all, I want to apologize for not getting out a video yesterday, but life called, you got to answer, so that's the way that goes. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we got now. We've got the new event. The new event, it was announced yesterday, which is why I wanted to do the video yesterday, but not. So we basically got a Sakura Empire event, okay? It's called Tranquil Sea, Distant Thunder. So let me explain a little bit about this in case you're new. I have actually gotten several people who said that they're just started playing the game, wanted me to do a beginner video. I referred them back to the previous videos I've done on the game because I've done several beginner videos. Maybe I'll go ahead and repair a beginner video here, another one. But things really haven't changed that much except with the addition of new gameplay and stuff. So, but yeah, I'll think about that and maybe start putting something together. But first, let's talk about what we got with a call to arms. All right, now call to arms is the standard format that they use for new events. A call to arm event nowadays indicates you are ship. Okay, you've got three definitions of ships here. Just if you're not familiar, real quick. Okay, so if you look into your dock. UR ships will have the rainbow colored background. That means they are UR ships or UR equivalent. Okay. SSR ships, those are the gold ships right here. Okay. You might refer to them as legendary ships if you play some other mobile types game. Epic ships, as you might refer to them, are the ones with the purple background. Okay. And then common ships are ships with a standard domain background. There's a lot of common ships out there. You'll get common ships immediately. So this is a rare ship. A rare ship is any ship with the blue in the background. Okay, and then as we got right here, any ship with generic color background, like Foot here and Alec right here at McCall. These are all common ships. So common, rare, epic, legendary, and then the UR ships. If you're using the so UR is the highest. The UR ships come in the event. So if you want to get the UR ship, you need to participate in the event that's coming up here now. So let's talk a little bit about this event. As I said, a call to arms for Sakura. We gave the name Tranquil Sea, Distant Thunder. This particular issue right here, this screen, each day they're going to give you a snippet of the story. Okay, this is phase one. Okay, phase one, they're going to tell you the story and set up the sorties that are going to come in phase two. Sorties are the event stages that you run where you fight the ships. Okay, and where you do your battles. Okay, it's called a sortie. So each day, while this event's going on, there will be until 9:14. They're going to be each day. They're going to be explaining. There's going to get a little bit more of the story. And by the time 9:14 rolls around, which is when phase one ends, the next day on 9:15, phase two goes. There'll be sorties up, and we'll be going to battle. Okay, so this is going to put that story, give us the story up to that, so that when we go into battle, we know what we're going into battle for. So each day they'll give you a little bit snippet. Today's snippet was just about 3 or 4 minutes. You have to read it. It's a story. Definitely read it because you understand it. It's pretty cool, actually, what they're trying to do. Now, in the call to arms events, we now get UR ships. Okay. It looks like the UR ship is going to be Musashi. Okay. There was some debate, Yamato Musashi. But we think it's going to be Musashi simply because of the fact that in the previous event to this Tranquil Sea Distant Thunder, there was a Sardinia Empire event up. Okay, that event, they mentioned her in there occasionally. And in this story right here, I mention her constantly. Okay, it's Musashi this, Musashi that, Musashi. So they are pretty much saying it's going to be Musashi. So it's probably going to be Musashi. It might not be. It might be Yamato. We might all be wrong, but whatever. So that's what we think it's going to be. It's going to be the new ship girl introduced will be Yamato. So this is phase one. Now, for those of you also familiar with it, phase one, you run Jinsu, Suzuki, Mutsuki, Kangu, and Kawakazu. Now those ships are go ahead and hit my favorites. I've got them in my favorites. Right here is some of them, 3 of them. Um, Now, let me explain to you what's going to happen. In phase 2, you're going to get on the 15th. Uh, the sorties will come up for us to start doing battle, and there's going to be a build event coming up. And that build event is where you'll be your chance to get Musashi, and there'll be some other new ships. They'll start naming those ships on their Facebook page, Azur Lane's Facebook page, sometime next week early. I wouldn't be surprised if they pop one out Monday, probably Musashi. They usually announce the Yora ship first. And so you'll get to see what they look like. And then the build's going to hit on the 15th. Now, if you look at the event, phase 2, okay, say 15th to 10/12. Now, you see this little medallion right here? This is the it's a border for your screen. All right, now listen. It takes 2,800 points to get this particular chat border. Now, here's the problem. To get this chat border, you have to build the ships. That's RNG. You're not guaranteed to build all of the ships, okay? But you have to build all the ships and fully limit them to 70, and then limit break them. Max limit break them, okay? So, and each time you do that, you'll get points. Now, because this event, the build event in phase 2 is RNG, you might not get all of the ships. You might come up a ship or 2 short. If you miss one ship and don't get lucky and build that ship, you can generally still complete this just by making sure you do all the other ships. But if you miss 2, 9 times out of 10, you're not going to be able to get enough points to actually complete the event. So they have given us these ships in phase 1. Why'd I close that out? The ships in phase 1, Jinsu, Suzuki, Mutsuki, Kangu, and Kaukaz, 4 of these ships will be able to be utilized in the sorties. The sorties go A1, A2, A3, B1, B2, B3. That's the normal level. That's the normal. Then we go C1, C2, 3C, D1, D2, D3. Same. That's the same story mode, but it's much harder level. Okay? So you need to complete, yeah. So in A2, A3, B2, B3, you'll be able to, as well as C2, 3, and D2, D3. But you'll be able to use these ships. There'll be a mission in your mission tab that says, just for an example, use Suzuki in A2 and complete that sortie with her in your fleet, and you get 600 or 400 points, okay? You have to do it 10 times. So Suzuki must be in the fleet. Suzuki needs to be fully limit broke at level 70. So that's why they're giving you plus 20% experience, is so you can level them up faster if you don't already have the ship at 70. This will enable you to get the ship up to 70 a lot faster, so that when the event starts on 15th, you'll be ready. So you can use Suzuki in A2. She's got to be fully limit broke, as I said, and she's got to be at level 70, and she can't die. Okay, so you might want to put a little bit of enhancements on her, maybe give her some nice weapons, and maybe give her a little bit of, just some stuff to make sure she doesn't die. But listen, in the A and B sorties are really easy. She should be fine. You should be able to survive at 70 as long as you're fully limit broke, which you have to be. Maybe throw a little bit into skills to clear it faster, but you should be okay. And you'll get points for doing that, so that if you don't build all the ships, you'll be able to get some points and still complete the event if the luck was not with you. Okay, so that's what these and all 4 of these will be chosen. Probably going to be Jinsu, Suzuki, Mutsuki, and probably Kao. It might be Kako. I'm not sure. There's 5 ships here, but only 4 will actually be used in the bonus. Okay, so make sure that you get them to 70 fully limit broke. I've got most of them done. I've got a couple of them done. A couple of them are fully limit broke. But I think 1 or 2 I need to actually throw on just the last. Yeah, Kangu and Suzuki. Kawakaze I know is completely done. Jinsu is completely done. Suzuki and Kangu. So I just got to put the last limit break on them. She's already at 70, so I could do that for her right now. But Kagu, we're going to have to get her up a little bit more. It's not really an issue for me because I have so many Boost EXP data packs. I could bring her up to 70 right now. So 70, that's it right there. So bring her up 2 more right there. So she's at 70. So I can now fully limit break her. As you can see, I've been putting a little bit of equipment on them, getting them ready because I've been running them. I'm using them right now. I have a formation which I set up, Fleet 6, which is all the ships. I don't have Mitsuki in here because she's a destroyer, which means she's a frontline ship. And there's no room for her. You can only get 3 frontline ships. So, I'll pull one of these out and put her in here sometime just to get her up. But now they're all levels above level 70 or above, so I can fully limit break them. So I'll be ready for the missions just in case. Now the build is going to come the next week. So the pity is 200 pools. You're guaranteed to get Musashi at 200 pools when the build starts on the 15th, okay? So you want to have close to 400 wisdom cubes on hand. Now 200 is the pity. I've never had to go to the pity before. I've always gotten the ship before the pity. I actually usually get the ship within the first week of the event. Okay, Shinano is the closest I ever came, and I was really close. I mean, I was like I think like 20 pools away from the pity. So yeah, but so you want to make sure that you do have some cubes on hand, but hopefully the luck will be with you. But if you do pool 200 times, you're guaranteed to get a copy of her at that time. So again, everybody gets the ship. Okay, free to play. So that's what we're looking at. They make Azur makes everybody through the skins, which I won't show you because they're sometimes they're not safe for work, and I don't particularly. And plus, I don't want YouTube to drop down a strike or anything on the channel because of it. So I don't show the skins, but that's how they make most of their money is through the skins. So that's where we're at. So keep it. We still got so it's going to be middle of next week, the 14th. So get those ships up and get them ready just in case the build doesn't come through. So let's go ahead and talk about what else is up. So as I said, this is still going on. This is a chance to get an almost custom dorm for free. Okay, make sure you get to 5,000 because you'll get all the parts within here, but you need to get to 5,000 to actually get the conveyor belt. Okay, so this will give you the conveyor belt in the back, and you can start. You build, but you'll get your lights. You get your chairs and the desks, everything that you need to make that dorm. And 5,000 is you need to get 5,000 to get the conveyor belt, which I think is the last piece. So once you get that, you're all set. Then once this event we'll actually build, we'll set it up and we'll see how it looks. It looks pretty cool. I like it. It's new and it's free, so you can't beat that. It's nice, you should be able to get a lot of the coins. Let's be reasonable here. How do you get dorm coins? This is the dorm for those of you new to the game, and you feed them with this stuff. You can spend oil to actually purchase items, but you should. I've never hardly ever had to purchase any. The only time I ever purchase it with oil is if I'm doing something I've run too much oil and I need to get rid of some of it. So I might do it at that time. But basically, as you can see, I have 29,660 of these coins. And like I say, I've never purchased any coins for dorm coins, within the game. So how did I get them? You get them through your mission. You get them through your dailies. Right here, your commissions. All of these commissions have dorm coins on them. So that right there gives me a chance to get possibly 21. Okay, it's between 4 to 7 is what this means. Okay. Now, let's say that you do this 2 times a day, which I do. I'll reset these sometimes 3 times a day. That could be conceivably 60 or more, between 60 and 70 coins a day, not weekly, a day. So it's quite possible to build up a large amount of coins pretty quick. So as you can see, just by playing this game, I mean, if you if you want to invest in it, you know you invest in it. Now, it it's if you like ships, this is definitely the game. I mean, the Siren story log and everything it upload. If I do the bidding every day, we'll explain that as it comes to. But yeah, so just keep an eye on that. Make sure that you hit 5,000. To get these, you just need anything above Chapter 3. Okay, so even if you're a new player, you can beat a Chapter 3 in a couple of days. Shouldn't be that hard. Okay, just anything Chapter 3, and you'll automatically, at the end of the sortie, you'll get some of these coins for this fast food thing. All right, Fluttering Fanfare. Now, another nice thing about it is they do get free skins occasionally. Okay, like I say, they make most of their money off the skins that they have in the shop, but they do every now and then throw out free limited time skins. Easy to complete. You just got to do these little piddly events: enhance ship 5 times, retire ships twice. I'll do that within the first 10 minutes after I log on to the game. You log on to the game, you do a builds, and then you'll probably come up with a ship that you didn't need, or a couple ships, you retire them. And then then run a couple sorties. Okay, do your hard mode, 3 hard modes that you're allowed to do. Run a sortie or 2. You're going to have 10, 15 ships inside of a few minutes, and then just use those ships and enhance another ship 5 times. That's it. You did it for today. And over the next 7 days, each one will come out. You get 2 each day. Okay, and then at the end, you get the limited skin for Musashi. Now, I've already got it, so I'll get coins. Commanders who already own this skin will instead receive coins. It's a rerun. Anytime you see rerun, that means this event has ran previously, and they're just bringing it back out for those who missed it. Maybe new players, or or maybe somebody, I think it's like, I actually think it's timed. They put out at a certain length whenever they run it, and then they put it out. They're going to put it out at 7-8 months later automatically. So that's when they release it. I think after this time, it'll probably end up inside of the permanent events. Permanent events down there at the bottom is a way to, it's all these little mini events. They put them in there, and they're up all the time. So that if you didn't run them, you can run them anytime you want from down there. So that's one of the ways to get skins if you're looking to get your skins. All right, so that's Fluttering Fanfare. Blueprint Completion Plan. Blueprint Completion Plan for Cheshire. All right, so you've got your level ships. You've got your UR, as we said, your SSR ships, your rare, common, epic. Okay, common, rare, epic, legendary, and then UR, which is the top of the line. Now there is one level of ship that's a little bit better than the UR ships. Those are called priority ships. Those are built inside of the shipyard. These are priority ships. They have 5 seasons. This is the 5th season. The best one to build in the 5th season is Plymouth. Okay, as you can see, I'm almost finished with Plymouth. I've got 99%. Plymouth is a DR ship. So there's 2 types of ships. There's a PR ship. A PR ship will require you to 1,000 in a data collection, and in data collection 2, it'll require you to run 2,000. Okay, a DR ship, such as Plymouth, will require you to run 1.2 million and 2.4 million in. That means that Plymouth is slightly better than other PR ships, but there are multiple DR ships. I think there's 2 DR ships in here, I believe. Can't remember what they're called. So that means he's just slightly a little bit better, a little bit more power, a little bit better skill set. So these are the top of the line ships. This is one right here. This is in terms of power ships. FDG is pretty much the most powerful ship in the game at this point. Very, very, very close. You got your New Jerseys, your Ulrich von Houghton's close. UVH is close. And Shinano, another UR ship. So the UR ships are close. You got Azuma. I build a lot of priority ships. I always have one active. So yeah, that's the way. So, but FGG is pretty much considered the most powerful. She is a DR ship from season 2. So if you're looking to build one of the, if not the most powerful ship, you definitely want to go with FDG. Okay. But in terms of that, so we've got free with what the blueprint completion event means is, if you've read the commissions, and I'll show you the commissions right here. Okay, so if you read the commissions, okay, now you're guaranteed to get, let's say we just choose this one, okay, you're guaranteed in this event to get a blueprint for one of these ships. Okay, as you can see, Cheshire is not one of the ships listed in here. Doesn't matter. You're guaranteed to get, it's usually between 1 to 4 blueprints for Cheshire from this event. Every single event you complete, every single commission you complete will award you Cheshire blueprints. It's right down here, okay? I've gotten 6 of those already. Until you up to 30. At 30 it cuts off, okay? So that is a guaranteed, each one until you get 30. So it's nice to do it because blueprints, you know, if you haven't built Cheshire, or if you're planning on building her in the future, you want to go ahead and get the blueprints so that when you do build her, you'll have that. Blueprints is the way you level up a priority ship. You don't use to put the stars on it. You have to get blueprints. You can't let it break her with bullets. Doesn't work that way because they're high lips. It took me nearly a year to build completely build FTG. That's how long it takes. Now but remember, I started that back before they began to have these events where they're giving you extra blueprints. Blueprints are faster to be earned now. More of them are earned. So they wanted to make the priority shipbuilding a little bit faster and a little bit easier because, you know, only veterans and high-level players were able to build one. And even then, it was taking them a long time because you had to get like 300, 400 blueprints. And when you're only getting 1 or 2, maybe if you get 1 or 2, a day. And, you know, so the only way you really get them is through your events. So they're in the events and you can get them like that. And they just sped it up a bit. So it makes things go a little bit faster. So definitely get started. The best one for right now, as I've said, is Plymouth. She's got an excellent buff, okay, and I'm almost finished with her. I'll be finished with her probably either, if it's not this evening, probably tomorrow morning. She'll be all completed. And next video we do next week, when they start throwing out the new ships on Facebook, we'll do another video. But I'll show you her completion at that time. All right, so that's where we're at. So get those ships out within the event, and get them up to 70, get them fully limit broke so that you have them that you can use them in the bonus missions, and then phase 2, just in case you don't build there's going to be, the build's probably going to be 4 or 5 new ships. Okay, Musashi will be one of them. So and if you come up 2 ship, you should get them. Okay, I have on occasion not gotten all the ships. I didn't quite get all of them built, but I've always still been able to complete the event if I got 1. The problem is 2 ships, and that does happen on occasion. Back when I first started the first couple events, I did not have enough cubes to actually build a lot and make sure that I got all the ships, so I had to use these bonus ships a lot. I don't pretty much use them anymore, but I'll get them ready just in case. If the RNG doesn't go with you, then you might come up 2 ships short, 3 ships short, and you'll need those bonus points to still complete phase 2 to get the actual chat border. Okay, so that's where we're at. But yeah, so that's everything. All right, so like I said, we'll do a video next week once we get the new UR ship, Musashi, hopefully. But we'll have to see. And in the meantime, run 3 or above and continue to get the coins for the fast food. Okay, complete it if you can. We've still got a few days for it. All right. So again, thanks a lot for watching. Remember to subscribe for the channel. Once you subscribe, click on that bell. You'll get notified each time I drop a video. Also, remember to like and share the video, as the YouTube algorithm just gets tickled pink when you do that, and they'll show the video a little bit more prominently if it gets a bunch of likes. All right, so that would be much appreciated. All right, so again, get in there, knock it out. This is Kenrier, still coming at you from the corner, signing out.